Hi, this is Sue Kim or Sunja Kim, Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique Practitioner Level 3. Today, I'm going to share a story of Corey, who came wanting to know whether he came from outer space or from the earth. And during past life, we found out that he lived in Sahara Desert. Well, he came into a very wealthy family. Basically, he didn't have to do anything. That was his difficulty too, because it was so boring. Life was grand. Money he has, beautiful family he has, love he has, and absolutely fantastic health he has. So he had no issues at all. Only thing is, he is so bored, he just go out, meet his people in the villages and spends time that way. So we sometimes wish that everything is good, no problem and nothing, and here is a story that what would happen. It's so bored, he would do anything to create some activity. So that was 1,400 years ago. And what is important in that session was that he realized or he saw his home has a big swimming pool in the center of the living room where his 3 children can play in the water. And he felt that looks very familiar. And so when I met his higher self, I asked about it. Indeed, he was taken to the spaceship when he was 2 years old. At that time, he was playing with his family, have a picnicking outside, and then he was taken up. Of course, no family noticed that he was away. And he was in the spaceship and with other kids. In the center of the spaceship, they had a playground, and he had a beautiful time there, and that was his memory. So then when he saw the past life, the swimming pool, no wonder. Probably he's been in that planet so many, was a regular resident in that planet, right? And only he ventured out to the earth 1,400 years ago. So that his memory is there, and the swimming pool, playground in the center of the place. So subconsciously he knew how to build it for his children. So now, once we knew that he was, and his higher self says, he came from the planet named Semu, S-E-M-U. His higher self spelled it for me so that I clearly know the name. So I asked his higher self, is that planet on the star map of our humans' knowledge has? They said no. And it's only a tiny little planet, a similar size to the Earth. And as you look at the map here, the sky map, our galaxy, oh yeah, the Semu is in the Milky Way Galaxy. When you look at it, right in the core, the intense bright light, and so intense, so much energy, unlike the Earth. When you look down the image here, when you look down, our sun is in our solar system. And according to the scientists, there are 100 to 400 billion stars, and same amount of planets are in our Milky Galaxy. Wow. It's like, how could you wrap around the brain to imagine the 100 billion stars and 100 billion the planets? And half of the planets are able to sustain life. It could be like bacteria or amoeba, and hopefully I'm thinking maybe intelligent life like ours. Okay, so that's what the beings were there, and so bright. And that place is full of energy, and the Semu beings do not eat. They require no food. Only some eat. And in that Semu planet, he has been a research scientist developing plants to produce food so that they can share the knowledge to other planets where they need food, such as the Earth. So look down this Earth, that where we are in our solar system. They said about 5,000 solar systems are in our Milky Galaxy. Fantastic. So much of things are moving around in this galaxy alone. And the scientists also saying, but in our universe, there are billions of galaxies. Amazing, immense creation. Now look at where we are. We are down at outer arms. I'm seeing the spirals, maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 or 6 spiral arms our Milky Way has. One of the spiral arms out there, we are in a dark, lack of light, and limited and restrictive place that we are. And we greatly appreciate sun. Otherwise, everything will not be existing thanks to the sun. So that life where he was, and the Semu being that he was explaining, he sees his body as hard rock skin, a blue, dark blue skin, tall, very tall. When you look at these images, when he draw square little box-like on the right bottom, that is his human height. And he's looking up the Semu being. So tall, he said, and they are skinny and has 2 hands, 2 feet, and 2 fingers and 2 toes. Here on the earth, we use 5 fingers, right? 5. And obviously they do not require that many fingers. So they have 2. That seems to be sufficient for their life. And this, on the head, big black eyes and 2 antennas on top of that. And they are working like transmitters, receivers. So that's how the body is shaped. And his higher self says that Semu beings do not require oxygen, so their blood is running in their body is blue. Unlike our human being, our blood requires oxygen, so it's red. So that's something that we can look into that in the future as well. So his life has been very, very busy in this life, helping people. And he was born in this life to help and be good to others. Not only this life, all his other 12 incarnations that he has come after he decided to come to the earth existence. So he's doing fine according to his higher self, that he's helping people and he's serving people. And he's performing his life purpose on the dot. Beautiful. Now, this is one of the many, the alien experience or sessions that I have had. So in the future, I will be sharing more of this kind of session stories. So today, and also the higher self says that unlike the other beings from other planet, he doesn't get downloads. I asked why. His higher self says they, though hundreds of their spaceships moving around, observing the earth, they do not want to interfere his life by giving so many downloads, and they want him to concentrate on this life. So therefore, he doesn't get disturbed. And we were told that there are hundreds of spaceships moving around, and even though they have a planet, most of them live in the spaceship. And then intergalactic travel, they collect the data, research, and improve. So everywhere in this universe, all beings are busy doing something. And majority of them are trying to help each other. Some of them are not. And of course, in the creation, we have to have polarity, right? Good and bad, and light and dark. So continues the drama. Until next time I see you again, you take care. Bye for now.